Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays XCOM 2. Last mission went real bad. Real badly, I suppose. We lost myself again and Roll Fizzlebeef, who deserved it due to his ineptitude. And never forget that.
It's dark, it's dank, and it's mostly metal. This ship isn't all that different
It's
from the
dark,
base.
it's dank, and it's mostly metal. What I want to do first is go to the training center and then take a look. XCOM AP is 23 right now. So we want to find soldiers that maybe have like 10 AP or more, and then choose something to give them. Banish. Fire at a target until you run out of ammo or it dies. I like that. Now that I know we can use that to maybe have like a better chance to kill the Chosen or something, that seems positive. Well worth it in my opinion. You've got 0. No chance. Too expensive. Dan's got 0. Fox is on a covert action. Cannot be trained. Nick has 3. Not enough. Savicta's got 8. You can give him something with 8. We don't need a significant damage. Oh, maybe we do. Maybe Deadeye would be really good. Ooh, but Shredder is so good. Yeah, Shredder we're using all the time. So I don't feel weird about that one at all. You're all right. Austin, he's got 15 all on his lonesome. We have to give him Haywire Protocol. We're using like generalized specialists. They're all jacks of all trades. Rob's got 0. Sorry, Rob's got 0. Bear's got 4, which is not enough. William Thompson has never even been on a mission, but is a pistol boy. So while being a pistol boy, I think you can make a good case for death from above. We gotta take you on a mission to make that worth it. Maybe you can be reborn as the new me yet again. Mathas has been on so many missions, and yet is only the same level as William. Anyway, so be it. You gotta grow from those missions. You know, we didn't lose a high-ranking soldier. We lost a Spark, and we also lost, are we scanning anything in particular? Maybe alloys over here? We lost a specialist, which I think is largely irrelevant. Is he the savior of mankind? Yes, but so be it. And we lost a Spark, which we can always build more of. So, I'm disappointed with the way that we played. We probably should have stayed and fought. We would have been, more likely to succeed, I think, if we had done that, but that's the rub in XCOM, you know? I made a decision. I saw enemies on both sides. I saw that, you know, we didn't have as many actions as I would like to have to take care of it, especially with the double codex and no flashbangs, and that led to disaster. That's half the fun of the game. How do we do this month?
You have made considerable progress.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Chosen training completes.
I hope that your
Missed shots against this Chosen will generate shielding. That's horrible. So she's ascended to like maximum level. You're dead. More likely to capture soldiers in battle. There's a risk of capture on all covert actions. Aliens seek to overrun XCOM, placing extra chrysalids on most missions for a month. I'd prefer not to have that. We got retaliations coming soon. I'm happy with these, honestly. We've got retaliations coming soon. Gas grenade. Deals damage over a much larger area, and any organic units caught in the blast radius will suffer poison. We got Proving Ground doing stuff already. We're about to finish plasma rifles, actually, which is going to be a great opportunity for us to unload our... I mean, I wish I hadn't said the specific word unload like that. Covert action complete. Nice. But why not get plasma rifles before we go on our next Chosen mission, right? So Fox gets extra health. Covert action's complete. We should probably do a new Chosen, but maybe we should actually, no, that's smart. We should actually just go straight for another Chosen right away, I think. Either the Assassin or the Hunter. Let's go Hunter. Requires a Major. And honestly, I think I'm gonna send Mox. I don't think he's like our least valuable Major, in my opinion. Draganova's got way too much explosive potential. What's the risk? Soldier wounded? You might as well throw... Dude, William Thompson, enjoy the missions, dude. when I eventually name you, and inevitably name you Northernlion 6.0, you're gonna be a superstar. One day for plasmas. Let's go.
The aliens aren't going.
Okay, so now we can make infinity new things. As you can see. Powered armor. Should... We gotta, I mean, the autopsy's instant, so we should probably do that first.
These shield bearers are not all that dissimilar from their various.
We can now make some experimental armor, which is cool. I didn't know that existed. We still have some inspiration for this, but I really like the idea. I mean, of course, a beam cannon, but I really like the idea of getting this Warlock Disruptor Rifle. Probably gives us new proving ground projects, is my guess. Now let's build items, because this is big, big, big. Most important, probably plasma. 175 supplies, 20 alloys. We're getting more alloys soon. Following that, I would say, I thought we already built the arc blade. Following that, probably... Geez, they're actually not quite as good as I thought. These should be a little cheaper, right? Not really. We should get them all. The beam pistol just bothers me because I thought we had the sniper rifle, but we should go for the main damage upgrade probably to start with, so... although a powered harpoon gun seems cool. So we don't need the skirmisher one immediately because he's on a covert operation right now. So we'll give a sharpshooter option. The auto pistol is only for Templars. We almost always have her shoot. So I kind of think you go there and there. And then maybe just to get it knocked out of the way, let's do that. That was a lot of alloys and Illyrium in particular gone, but that's why we're scanning for more right now. So I think that's pretty okay. Having now cleaned machinery out of the way, we need to build a shadow chamber.
Construction initiated.
And we'll have him help build it. And then in 9 days, we can start building the psionics lab, where we can develop Rocket League. It's retaliation time. Operation Laughing Rain. History quickly crashing through your veins. Laughing Rain. Bill Skarsgård the clown is here again. Laughing Rain. I move away from the mic to reference it. Alright. So. Get pulled out. What do we take here? Is there a level above Major? Look, I don't know anything about the military. Yes. Okay, so let's send Kate. We definitely want her to have the plasma weapon. The reloads should be put on the bolt caster if possible. And the advanced laser sight is definitely more of a shotgun upgrade. So we'll have Kate come out on this mission. Zhang, lovely choice. If we got Zhang, we should take Dan. Lovely choice. Okay, if we don't need another we don't need another ranger, we don't need another specialist, we don't need another sharpshooter. We should take another grenadier. Let's take Rob, and maybe let's take someone that is not bonded yet, like our Templar, and maybe they can bond. They have an interest in bonding? No. Well, yeah, not necessarily that they don't. In fact, we should actually probably take Fox, because he is closer to bonding with Rob, but just to get one extra action, I don't know that it's worth it. Following that, we get one extra flex class that we can basically take, and we'll take Dragonova because she's good. Now, make utility items available. Many people said, hey, stop making items, weapons, etc. available until you've already selected your soldiers for the mission. That's very smart. Kate is not really a med-kitty kind of soldier. We'll give her the smoke grenade she'll probably never use. We're also usually giving her a nanoscale. Oh no, she should take a skulljack 100%. To improve her hacking ability. Now Zhang, always, always, always Talon rounds. Always, always, always the Ionic Axe. Maybe the spider suit. But I think Dan's wearing the spider suit right now. Anyway, on top of that, you can take the battle scanner, which I never use appropriately. Daniel only gets to take one item. Tracer rounds are bonus aim, but I really think it's more of like a medkit setup. He probably doesn't need the spider suit, but whatever. Now, Robert, give me a little frost grenade and gas grenade setup, please. And then in your middle section, I mean, you could go nanoscale. Why not? Mary Murphy. Maybe a mind shield on her. Someone's got to take these tracer rounds, though. We're not doing anything with them. Plus 10 aim. Going out with no medkit seems like a terrible idea. So, okay, Rob, instead of your nanoscale vest, I'm going to give you the tracer rounds. We got no frags. We have 2 claymores, though, out of Dragonova. Let's just make sure everybody's got a good weapon as well. Because we've obviously taken their weapon away. Did I not buy the Templar upgrade? Templar. Thought I bought the Plasma Auto Pistol upgrade, but maybe not. Obviously, not everybody here has the... Oh, you don't know. You need... No, you don't, actually. Oh, no. Okay, be smart, be smart. Someone here should have a bolt caster, dude. But who? You know what? Dragonova, you out. Michael L. Fox, you're going to bond with Robert, okay? You're going to take the med kit. This is a better loadout, I think. Dan, then, can go anything. Well, you know what? Someone should take a flashbang. Yeah, Rob can take the flashbang. Fox, medkit. Plasma rifle. No, plasma bolt caster. That's the ticket right there. 10 to 12 damage and a 20% chance to stun. I like it. Then, can we upgrade that weapon? No. I really wanted to give it 2 free reloads. Oh well. This is still sick. And finally, what else? Give him a frag. We might need it. Finally, congratulations. You are now going to get like an eye patch. Or at least some face paint. There you go. Just like that picture of you from the fair 7 years ago. Michael A.L. Fox. Okay. We don't have much explosive power anymore. Very difficult. Let's launch this bad boy. Did I give Kate the good weapon? Oh, she doesn't need the good weapon because... Well, there are plasma rifles that have things on them. How did that happen? Is it like the weapons themselves got upgraded? Anyway, you're probably like, it's 13 minutes in. Let me get my... Ah, yeah. Shotgun is 6 to 8, 10 crit chance. Plasma rifle 7 to 9, no crit chance. I'm going to give you the plasma rifle so you can be a little bit better from further away. And then I'm also going to put the advanced laser sight on that plasma rifle. That way you can have better crit chance anyway. And then, Dan, I just want to make sure you have the Shadow Keeper. You might not. Beam Pistol versus Shadow Keeper. 3 to 6 damage versus 3 to 6 damage. Yeah, you got to go powered Shadow Keeper. Okay. We're good, I think. People saying, NL, it's 13 minutes into the video. Let's get some XCOM going. I feel ya. I feel ya. Very difficult. Might encounter a Trojan on this one. Ruka. And moreover, I feel guilty that we lost a couple of soldiers on the last one.
The aliens just hit one of the resistance outposts hard.
So we gotta make up for it. We gotta rescue at least 6 civilians is what the victory condition says.
All hostile contacts. Menace 1-5. Hostile forces are attacking the outpost. Eliminate all.
This looks like a classic one. I would worry about there being 2 faceless as well, actually.
So did we. You won't have a concealed position.
I don't need to be concealed. Concealment is a disadvantage for me because I misuse it. That's an ignorant statement, but I stand by it. Okay, it's our first pod. It's our first 2 pods. But it's really just one big pod. 4 chrysalids is theoretically no big deal. Especially if this one runs over here. 1 frost bomb accomplishes a lot for us here. Ooh, I see another chrysalid over there as well. And if you think I'm not going to abuse every available piece of power in my every possible piece of information in my toolkit here, you are sorely mistaken, good sir. Can anybody else make it up there? We probably need to have Sinvicta go up there. Who is actually Zhang. Why? Because he can get 2 free actions. I don't expect the axes to kill anybody. However, oh, Rob already has a shot too. I don't expect the axes to kill anybody, but if he can get them into a range where he can actually, where Mary Murphy can get that melee attack series off, then I think we'll probably be fine. So here's how I think we do this. Kate steps back a little bit, see what her shots look like. 89, 84. I mean, just take the 89. I really want to wound basically all of them and then have Mary Murphy just pop off. Like, I don't even want to kill them, I just want to wound them. That one might get a kill.
That's it.
And that's actually sick as heck. We might not even need... Like, if possible, I'd obviously prefer not to throw the axe this turn. I want Rob to have a shot at the one on the back, if possible. Like, all his blue moves render that incapable. But I certainly don't want to use his grenade at this point, right? Like, okay, so Dan is bonded with Zhang. So he can give Zhang another action. So I think... Let's stick with our original plan. The problem is if he throws an axe, it's gone forever, right? So... No, let's go with this plan. That's pretty much awesome. Rob probably just shoots then. Although, no. The thing is, I'd prefer not to move. Which is why I'm going to go for the kill that doesn't get focused. Because we know there's one more chrysalid. There's one more chrysalid over here that could get close to us. But then beyond that, there's one more chrysalid that we could accidentally pop as well. So I think the actual game plan here is... Dan comes up here. He should use one move to move. He could have just walked, but this buys him a turn, right? Now he can shoot this guy. I thought I was going to give my free action, actually, to Zhang. But I now think that that is unnecessary. Because Dan's chance to hit is 88, but what are his other abilities? Shadowfall, of course. Then 6 is the Deadeye, which would be a basically guaranteed kill. But let's just have him go for the pretty much guaranteed wounds. And then 94% chance with a good chance to get a kill. You gotta take this. I mean, it's a 100% chance to kill if we get the rend, but I don't think it's worth the risk of the extra pod. There you go. Okay, so everything worked out like literally exactly as it had to for us to be okay there, but
Let's move already.
I think that's okay. This is good because we have more pods showing up now, and well, we have random chrysalids burrowing actually. So we've got to be very cautious about our overwatches now. We also have a hackable unit with a stun lancer. As Kate continues to level up, the idea is that, you know, hopefully we start to crush it here. So the first move is really intended to figure out if this is a faceless.
Don't stop running.
Seems to not be a faceless.
It's killing time.
Unfortunately, we do kind of have to take a turn to get everybody back up to speed.
Moving to Overwatch. Let's do this.
The reason he does that is because he's a valuable Overwatch. But now that I look at it, Dan's also blocking the way up. My bad. So it might take us 2 turns to get up there. But, I mean, Malv needed to reload regardless, so.
I guess I'll be okay. I'm going.
Okay. Overwatch.
Moving to Overwatch.
You might as well reload. You're not going to have a shot. That was a botched turn. I'll just admit it. I don't want to move in on the other civilian yet, because it could fairly easily be a faceless, and if we get a faceless, that's pretty much the only thing that could screw us right now in terms of ending our turn immediately after finding it. We knew that they were chrysalids, so the more Overwatches, the merrier, of course. Don't really know what's going on.
Shot failed to connect.
The misses aren't that bad as long as they're destroying cover, I guess. Alright, so a real pod. Not to mention the chrysalids still exist. Unfortunately, Daniel's kind of a linchpin here. He has to move. He probably moves and then gives Zhang a free action. He has to move so everybody else can get up. But he moved in such a way that it didn't trigger the Overwatch, so I think it's fine. He can give Zhang a free action. Now, we want Kate to get up there. And honestly, probably take a yellow move. Because it can mill out the Overwatch. But it is going to leave her with no cover.
Got it covered.
The reason I'm doing this, by the way... Okay, so they didn't spot her, but the reason I was doing this is because she has lightning reflexes, so it seems sensible. Now, Zhang also does not trigger reaction fire, is that correct? So, as a second best possible outcome, we can move Zhang over here. That's not a faceless, which is pretty sweet. There is a chrysalid close by. We sliced it up pretty good. That's an easy KO. I'm just worried that it might hit us first, and it did. For 6. Plus we have chrysalid poison, but we got Malf backing us up. So I think you start throwing the axe at the mech to stun it. Even though Kate can hack it, we want to make sure she can take it. She can take an extra turn to get there. Didn't stun it, did do 6 damage. Second attack, probably just want to not waste ammo and slice this dude. That's pretty sick. Okay. Agreed. Hoo. Did you see that? Now, Robert, you're a pretty important part of the equation here. As are you, actually, Miss Templar. So, Rob, can you land? You cannot even come close to landing a grenade. What about a flashbang? You can essentially flash 1 unit. You got to be on Overwatch. So you're not even an important part of the puzzle. I'm sorry I made you think that you were. Remember, we still have the Overwatch there. I don't believe it's been removed via the axe attack, as much as I would love to believe that it has been. We got to move Fox up. You pretty much have to give Zhang an action here. You gotta go for it. Didn't quite kill it. And that's like the bummer of all bummers. However, that's a tough one. Do you take the 53, or do you take the shot with the 100% chance to rend? I think you gotta take the 53. The reason that I took that, and it will be debated hotly in the annals of YouTube history. The reason I took that is because I was weighing the odds of us getting hit by the Overwatch, plus the potential risk of us aggroing another pod in the meantime. So the worst case scenario is that this misses. You got this. You got this. The bullets are riddling his body. Malf, you got this. We really don't want Zhang to get hit. Missiles. That's not good for Zhang. That's really good. It's quite selfish, but it's great for us that you chose to attack a civilian. Chrysalid birth. Not good. So Zhang, you should probably... You gotta, like, meet Mouth halfway here, okay? So you fall back. You're gonna get healed. You're gonna lose that poison. Zhang goes for the KO. No shotgun. All plasma rifle all day. Kate could have hacked it. That train has sailed. 69 is a good percentage. Can't deny that. Dan does have a shot. So this is more... What I'm interested in is the idea of Dan taking a guaranteed shot. Well, 71 is not guaranteed. Taking a high percentage chance and leaving everybody else with the turn to kind of recuperate. Oh, and Dan's a major now. So. Mouth moves up. He's got to throw out a little gremlin heal.
Heal him up.
5 HP healed is not bad at all. Rob, if you could Overwatch reload. Oh, there's a Civ down here. We can't get him just yet.
I'll keep a watchful eye. On Overwatch.
The reason we can't get him just yet is if he's a faceless, that's terrible for us. Okay, so there's one faceless. Remember, there might be two. And it happened on a turn in which we created a lot of Overwatches. We know there's going to be chrysalids. We got to kill, like, the chrysalid pod, maybe? I can't recall. Chrysalids are honestly not that big of a deal. So I think step one, I mean, famous last words maybe, but step one, send somebody that doesn't have a good weapon. Wait, everybody has a good weapon. That's like an amazing position. We need to determine if that's a faceless, but I guess we don't have to do it immediately. So Dan's got no ammo. You probably, I think what you want to do with Dan then is pretty simple. He reloads the sniper rifle, and then if you can get him a kill with the Shadow Keeper, maybe that factors in. Because he could enter concealment immediately.
Rock and roll.
While saving his ammo. And the ammo of everybody else on the squad, to be fair. Now, he did just level up. The other thing we could do is have the Templar go for it. But I prefer the idea that Dan stays in concealment, I guess. So we'll do this. It's pretty much guaranteed concealment. And 5 damage from a pistol. Now we're talking. It took us a lot to get there, but... Alright, I'm gonna have Rob head downwards. Just see if this is a faceless boy. Not a faceless. Okay. Still 7 civilians left for us. We should really start picking them up. Even at, you know, personal risk.
You should go.
We got one now. It's fairly distant. Obviously, I'd prefer if it were a little bit more distant, but... Oh, it's okay. At first, I was like, that's a horrible result for us.
If you say so.
Should have just had Mouth shoot first, because he had the bolt caster, but... If we can get him a kill, even better. See, that is pretty cool.
I definitely got that.
I do like that he can reload and shoot on every turn. I think we just wait. I know we want to get this one right here. Actually, you know what? We move back and grab this one. Then we only have to make a blue move to get to this unit next turn, and we're Gucci.
Run.
Yeah. We're going to hit 6, I think, pretty easily. So we got a few chrysalids we're aware of. I can farm chrysalids all day. Like, that bothers me approximately 0%.
Let's do this.
Status confirmed.
Okay.
We've secured a civilian contact.
So we now have
Ready to rock.
6 civilians. Although you might not be the greatest fan of my strategy here, we're going to take another turn, get everybody ready for combat. If you're already ready for combat, congratulations. That means you get to move forward and be an Overwatch boy or girl.
I'll maintain my watch. Scanning.
Got it covered. Come and get some.
Because we know these chrysalids are going to pop out of nowhere. We probably should have gone for the loot as well. Now, every extra civilian we get, I believe, is another region income increase for us, which is why we're trying to snag some, but it's risky. Yeah, jump on the flaming picnic table. Smart idea. Alright, so a chrysalid has come out. It'll probably get a shot on us, but we have all these overwatches. I just went straight for the civilian instead. Which, honestly, highly rude. What is that? Either way. Why is this chrysalid so... Oh, because it's a baby chrysalid. So Dan shouldn't take the shot at that. That's, like, too basic. Probably he'll take the shot at this guy. Because it's conceivable that the auto pistol from the Templar could handle that, or we could go for a... In fact, if we're going to do what I'm about to say, we should do it right away. We should go for a rend, like, immediately. Build a focus point. Set up a parry. And then our future attacks will deal more damage. Then you look at this. Dan did just level up. You gotta love the Deadeye chance here, I think. 63... Like I said, can't miss. And he got revealed. Just a glorious chain of events. Even if this chrysalid pod actually hatches, I think it's essentially irrelevant. Because we'll just parry the damage. $12 damage! We should always lead with that. Alright, Zhang is back in business. What is this? Fear of the Chosen? Fear of Archons. Well, no risk there right now. Looks like a fully chrysalid mission, which is honestly like a dream come true for us. Okay, Templar's already up there. What comes next? More civilians, please? There's only 2 left. Okay, we have a real pod again, not just chrysalids. Is that Mathas spray painted on the side of the building? We can use Volt, which might... Actually, no. What else do we have here? Amplify takes additional targets from... additional damage from single target attacks. We gotta think about this one. Fox has a shot. He's got the easiest turn of all time. He reloads and then shoots. That's his game plan. We might prefer to have Roberts launch some kind of grenade-type device in there. Just want a spot that A, provides cover, and B, gives us a likely chance to hit. And I think this is about as good as it's going to get. Yeah, right next to the explosive tank. That's a good idea. Explain to me how on earth this would not hit this unit. He's well inside the blast radius. Anyway, okay. Maybe you probably start with Volts. 6 to 9 damage, can jump between units. The priest, I mean, the shield bearer is actually the most annoying, if we're being real here. I'm gonna try to look for some flanking opportunities. This is actually kind of a difficult turn, I think. Dan has nothing. So Dan's actual, like, 10 out of 10 attack, I think, is very simple. He goes here. He saves the final civilian that I didn't even realize was here, which I think means this person is probably the extra faceless. And I actually, to be honest with you, I thought Dan could use Killzone after that. He cannot. So he'll just go on the world's worst over. Actually, we should have had him move. Zhang is an important part of this play. So we're going to move Zhang back here. And we're really just praying at this point that there's no pod. Yeah, see, like, that's pretty bad. But we do have Blade Storm, so we might just slice him up and kill him. Wow, you are actually, like, your own worst enemy.
Not even close.
Never mind, you're both bad and should feel bad. It'd be really nice if he had two possible attack actions, but unfortunately, as we now know, nothing could possibly create that situation. So, we still, I mean, at some point, we got to throw out a Volt here, right? I think you Volt this guy and hope that it doubles to, or goes to other enemies, I should say.
This mark endures beyond your pain.
Please jump. It did not jump. It's just 4 damage from afar. Okay, Kate's got to move. It's not great. She can't really get the flank without incurring pretty significant damage on herself. She can go for the Skull Mine. It's worked approximately 0 times ever. But I think now might be the time.
Accessing target.
It actually worked. A failed hack results in her taking damage. Okay, so just go for the easiest one possible. Wow. And then this guy's dead, right? He falls on his knees and hears the angel's voices. It appears that is indeed the case. I am aware. Run and gun action available. So Robert's game plan becomes more crystallized now.
Grenade out.
We freeze the priest. Because the Lancer is dead. Fox has a 53% chance to hit the priest, which we probably should have had him do first, to be fair. Because he's already reloaded, so we can't really move. So yeah, let's just have him take the 53% chance. It's fine that it missed. It did open up things to the point that maybe... Oh, Zhang's action is the last action. Why waste ammo, right? So we've only got one enemy making a move this turn. It's the shield bearer. Usually the shield bearer will use his turn to create a shield. When we kill the shield bearer, that shield will disappear. But he's gonna be hard to kill. Rob is actually a pretty important part of this plan. Because he can shred. So we're gonna have him go for the flanking shot, which I think will hit the shield bearer. It is, okay. So this is to break his armor and shred him, basically. Didn't quite finish the arm. Oh, no, it did. Shield removed. Then the idea is, you know, you land a rend there, but that's not gonna get the kill. The real question is, how are we going to stop this priest when he comes back to life next turn? I think the answer is actually largely related to Mouth landing this shot. But it'd be better if the shield bearer was dead first. 30, oh no, wait, 50%? I think it's better than having him go kill zone on 2 enemies. Oh, I see. You get the promotion, and then you... all of a sudden... you aren't up to snuff anymore, huh? Okay, so here's how you do it. Zhang comes out here, 87. Get incredibly dusted, sir. He's been torn asunder. And then, your boy Mouth is a big, big, big part of this plan. 10 damage. See, that's what I like to see, because that is now allowed... Oh, I was gonna say hello. Oh, hello.
Tired of waiting around.
It's now created a situation in which we have this faceless over here. We should definitely use rend to hit the faceless. As ridiculous as this might sound.
Feel the power of the Templars.
Why do we hit the faceless? We block up his ability to move and just counter it with a parry ourselves. And then Kate stomps on this guy. Alright, it looks like we're probably going to get out of this mission relatively unscathed.
Burning through ammo fast.
Do this.
So the faceless is too stupid. He's going to try to attack me and I'm going to parry the crap out of it. Don't mess with me. I've got the power of God and anime on my side.
I strike for my people.
Alright, who's desperate for a kill? Kate could level up to Colonel if she gets the kill. Let's have her try. That was a good mission. Except for the chrysalid poison, good mission. The first, the second pod that we encountered was the worst by far, but this was not bad. Earth is ours, and XCOM will fight for it. I don't even know what I'm looking at here, but it's beautiful. Continue. Continue. We've done it again, y'all. Gone and done it again. Hopefully we're back in the game now, as a result of that. We got the... Oh my god, Zhang was literally every single superlative there. Kate did not get promoted, unfortunately. Fox did. Oh, bond available, so it worked. Ever vigilant. If you spend all your actions, you're granted an automatic Overwatch shot. We have to remember that's not that bad. He's not always probably going to be using the bolt caster. I mean, mind you, Guardian doesn't really help us with the bolt caster either, so. Alright, Robert, volatile mix. Grenades do more damage. Yes. He's our pure grenadier. Daniel, steady hands. If you did not move last turn, gain +10 aim and +10 critical chance. That also seems good. I never use hunker down for better or worse. Probably worse. So Rob and Mouth can have a bond now. We'll get that under control. Alpaca Patrol and Fox. Wonderful. That's going to do it for this episode. If you liked it, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, though, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.